I donated 12 million to rebuild my old school's academic building. But on ribbon cutting day, the donor somehow became the principal's son. Look, Fang, I know you donated the money, but TNU needs that credit to apply to top schools overseas. Just think of it as helping the younger generation. I actually laughed. You want to use my money to make your son look good? Fine. Then today I'm turning that wedding dress into a shroud. It all started last November, when the head of the school foundation reached out to me. He said the old academic building had major safety issues and needed to be rebuilt fast. As a successful alum, I didn't hesitate. I donated 12 million. With that money, the new academic building was completed without a hitch, and as the one footing the bill, I was invited to the ribbon-cutting ceremony. Our alma mater's growth wouldn't be possible without the generous support of outstanding alumni. This brand new academic building is the result of that generosity and goodwill. But after the principal finished his passionate speech, a young man in a custom suit stepped right into center stage. I knew exactly who he was, Zhao Tianyu, Principal Zhao Dahai's useless son. He had only graduated from this school last year. I heard he went to some trash college overseas just to grab a degree. So why was he standing there? Like he noticed the confusion in my eyes. A guy in glasses next to me said quietly, "Being born into the right family takes skill too." See that guy? That's Principal Zhao's son. I heard he donated over 10 million to build this place. Wait, what? He donated it? A bad feeling hit me right then. As the ribbon cutting officially began, the host carefully pulled the red cloth off the donor plaque. And there it was in huge bold letters. Zhao Tianyu, donation amount 12 million. The guests clapped on cue, while I stood there with my fists clenched. What a joke. My generosity had just become a shortcut for some Nepo kid. As the ceremony wrapped up, Zhao Dahai shook hands with the guests, grinning ear to ear. When he got to me, he even slapped my shoulder hard and praised me in front of everyone for being so promising. When I didn't respond, he lowered his voice so only I could hear him. Look, Fang, I know you donated the money, but Tianyu needs that credit to apply to top schools overseas. Just think of it as helping the kid out. But the donation agreement has my name on it. Come on now, young people shouldn't be so obsessed with fame and credit. What matters is the spirit of giving. And if this blows up, it'll hurt the school's reputation. And you won't come out of it looking good either. I glanced at that ridiculous donor plaque, then at Zhao Tianyu putting on a whole performance. And right then, I made up my mind. I shoved away the principal's greasy hand and walked straight toward the stage that should have been mine. Everyone, let's pause the ceremony for a second. The principal's face dropped the second he realized what I was doing. He kept shooting me frantic looks from below the stage, but I ignored every one of them. Everyone, my name is Fang Ming, and I have a question for Principal Zhao. I funded this building, so why is somebody else's name on the donor plaque?
What?
No way. Someone stole the credit and faked the donation? Wow. The scene was about to spiral, and the principal lunged at me like a madman, trying to drag me away, but I dodged him clean, then threw the documents from my phone onto the big screen. It was my transfer record to the school totaling 12 million. Every payment came from my company's account, and the recipient was the school foundation. With that black and white proof on display, the crowd exploded. Even the Education Bureau officials looked furious. Only the reporters were thrilled, scrambling to raise their cameras. No one wanted to miss a story this huge. Seeing that, Zhao Tianyu panicked. Those records are fake. My dad said this was a joint donation from Fang Ming and me. I was just the public face of it. Every penny came from me, so how is that a joint donation? Isn't that right, Principal Zhao? For a moment, every eye in the place turned to Zhao Dahai. He was pale as a sheet, and the fat on his face was literally trembling. That's gotta be a staff entry error. We'll punish whoever was responsible. This wasn't a mistake, it was theft. I tore his lie apart on the spot, and made my announcement in front of everyone. Given the school's serious mishandling of donated funds, I am officially withdrawing the entire donation. If the money isn't returned within 1 week, I'll see you in court. Fang Ming, you just ruined everything. We're not done. By the time I got back to my hotel, the story about the school stealing a donation had already gone viral. The post racked up tens of thousands of comments, but that was only the beginning. Soon people started uploading videos from the ceremony. They even dug up Zhao Tianyu's social media account. His whole page was basically just him flexing his money. The internet absolutely blew up. Wait, Zhao Tianyu only graduated last year, right? Where do you get that kind of money? You don't get it? That's called having the right dad. You think that money could be dirty too? Good point, the authorities really need to dig into this. Meanwhile, I got a call from an unknown number. The caller said he was Li Guohua, vice principal of number 1 high school, and wanted to meet to clear things up. I shut that down immediately. Who knew if it was just another trap? When playing nice didn't work, he stopped pretending. Don't let your emotions get the best of you, young man. Principal Zhao has spent years building connections in the education system. You're not in a position to fight that. Vice Principal Li, are you threatening me? No, I'm just reminding you that everything is negotiable. For example, if you cooperate and issue a joint donation statement with the school can award you an honorary professorship. That would help your company too. 3 years later, and this place still hasn't changed. Mr. Fang, what exactly do you mean by that? 3 years ago, a female student posted on the school forum asking for help because her dad was seriously ill and she couldn't afford his surgery. And the post got deleted for hurting the school's image. Later, students quietly raised 10,000 for her, but it still wasn't nearly enough. In the end, she had no choice but to drop out and work. That's why I donated to the emergency aid fund. I didn't want that kind of tragedy to happen again. But now I can see I wasn't just wrong, I was dead wrong. Mr. Fang, all of that is in the past. Refund the money within 1 week or I dump every piece of evidence online. I didn't give him another chance to argue. I hung up. That's when I noticed I'd gotten a bunch of messages from old classmates. Some were cheering me on. Others were worried I was about to get myself into trouble. One of them even sent me a screenshot from Zhao Tianyu's social feed. It showed him posing next to a Mercedes G-Wagon. Some people are just jealous of other people's success and love making things up. Pathetic. Even now, he was still showing off, so I saved the screenshot right away. Then another call came in. The second I answered, Zhao Tianyu started yelling, "Fang Ming, you'd better cooperate with my dad and put out a joint donation statement. Otherwise, your company won't make it through tomorrow." "You done?" "Who the hell do you think you're talking to?" "Your dad makes 20 grand a month, you just graduated. Where'd you get over $1 million for a G-Wagon?" "Fang Ming, I'm already on my way. You're not leaving this city." "Good, I'll be waiting. Marriott, room 1806. Bring a few more guys or this won't even be fun." About 10 minutes later, someone knocked at the door. I checked through the peephole. 2 big thugs plus Zhao Tianyu, 3 people total. Well, that was quick. "Fang Ming, don't do this the hard way. Send the media an apology right now. Say it was all a misunderstanding and admit you messed up." "Hey man, how much did he pay you?" The question caught the big guy off guard, but he still answered honestly. 5 grand. "Huh, only 5? Throw this punk out and I'll give each of you 10 grand. The 2 guys looked at me, then at Zhao Tianyu. "Who do we pick?" "Easy. Sorry, young Master Zhao. He's paying way more." "You idiots, my dad is Zhao Dahai. Mess with me and you're done." He kept screaming the whole time, but they still dragged him straight into the elevator. Once that annoying fly was gone, I dropped onto the couch and let out a long breath. Finally, some peace and quiet. A moment later, my phone buzzed with a bank alert. The full 12 million had been returned. At the same time, a note got pushed under the door. 4 bold words were printed on it. "Quit while you're ahead." I crumpled it up and tossed it in the trash. "Quit while I'm ahead? Nah, the show's just getting started." "Hello, is this Mr. Fang? This is the City Disciplinary Committee. We'd like you to come in tomorrow morning regarding Zhao Dahai.